Behind me is the Cirque du Soleil International headquarters, which is where I work, so I'm going to show you a bit of it, so come inside. Every single piece of costume is hand-dyed and handmade here and is made specifically for each individual artist. Everything is put down, I guess, in a book bible, so we know exactly what the measurements of that artist are, what material we should use, and what character is playing, etc. So when we need to keep creating the show year after year, we know exactly how to make that specific costume. So here we have sort of a special department for Cirque. It's a lacing department, and it's basically a department that we developed ourselves, or actually Dion developed herself. For one of our shows, Alegria, which was developed in '94, they decided they wanted to use lacing as part of the costume design. So I'll show you that. These costumes here are part of the Angel's costume on Alegria, which is they do an aerial act where they flip and land on bars, and people who went and saw it in Australia, because Alegria came to Australia, may recognise it. But the lacing work was designed by Dion beforehand, but on a much smaller scale. So when she needed to create lacing on a larger scale for costumes, she actually had to invent the actual tools to make lacing for this size, so it's going to be able to be seen on stage. So we're going into Studio E, which is one of the main training studios. Inside we're doing some general training, and you're going to be introduced to my friend Martine.
Oh my God. We met on tour. What's she like? Oh, she's... No, we met on tour. She came... Who was it, in the States? Yeah, we met in the States when we were touring there, and she's great. It's like having a little piece of home, you know? Oh my God, yeah, because there's not many Aussies that come through. There's a few here and there. It's getting bigger. A lot of different, people from Australia. But when you see someone from Australia and you get along, it's like, oh my God, it's a little piece of home, you know? It's like they get the jokes, they get the humour. I do corps de lis, it's a rope act, and also do a swinging rope act. This as a backup for a solo.
So how did you come to be involved with Cirque?
It's kind of a long story, really. I was in Australia, I did a training program. It's with the school NICA, which is in Melbourne now. I did the first pilot program there for 5 months. And then Andre Simard, who's one of the people that work from Cirque du Soleil, came to Australia, and he's a trainer, and he invited me to come back. I've had such a great time in the last couple of years, travelling around the world, doing 10 shows a week, performing, meeting so many different people from different cultures, especially just in my working environment. It's crazy, it's people from all around the place. It's great. It really is. It's an amazing experience.